Hey, this is Adam, and I'm going to just do a quick walkthrough on some of the electronics of the house to help show you how to use the different features. So first off, this gate is not connected to the security system when it's on home, so you don't need to worry about that. You're going to put in your 4-digit code, and I changed this, so I'm just going to, you just do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you turn the lock, and that's it. And I'll show you, say you're leaving the house, come in and out just the front door, make sure the other doors are shut. You're going to come out the house, you're going to click the top button and just turn the deadbolt. And now that's locked. So pretty straightforward. All you do is you're just going to put in your 4-digit code and then turn it and you're in. Then from there, the alarm system, I'll show you. You usually have 30 seconds to just put in the code. I keep that as the same code on the front door. It'll be the same code as here. So it's off right now, but if it was on, you would just put in your 4-digit code and then it would say alarm off. So we typically recommend you can use the home setting only when you're going away or sleeping. You don't have to use it. It's just up to you if you want to use it when you're sleeping. When you would leave, say I'm about to go out somewhere, you would just click home and you can show it gives you 30 seconds to exit. You would just go out and lock it. Again, you don't need to worry about that gate. On the home setting, that gate is not a part of it. So, and then you would just lock the door and be on your way. So, say you're coming in, and it was on, you would just come over here, put in your code,
alarm off,
and it would, you can just turn it off, put in your code. So that's about the alarm system. The home mode does not have any motion sensors. It's just the perimeter, the doors of the house. So that's why we recommend home mode and not away mode. So you can keep it off while you're here. It's up to you. And I'll quickly show you the TV and the technology for it. So the main LG remote is going to turn on the TV. So basically we keep it on HDMI 1 for the Apple TV. So you can see it says HDMI 1 there. And then to turn on Apple TV, you're just going to use this center button. So there's not a separate remote. It's just these buttons here. This is select and this is back. So you just press the center button and the little white thing comes on that device, the Apple TV there. And then now you're on Apple TV and you can just hit back to navigate to the main menu. And then you can see here all the different apps. I'm just using my arrows here. There's Netflix, HBO Now, Hulu. We're already logged into all those, so feel free to use those as much as you want. And then you can try the other apps as well, Prime Video, YouTube, whatnot there. Now, say you want to go to watch some, we don't have cable TV, but if you want to watch standard TV, you just hit on the top here, the input button, and then just scroll to the left for TV and select with the center button. So we have like the basic network channels, NBC, ABC, CBS, and Fox. You can basically just channel up and down now to see a few of those if you'd like to. And then back to HDMI 1, you hit input and go over to TV. So all I'm doing is just using the input button there, and then you can just go back and forth to Netflix or whatever you want there. If you want to use the Wii, you're welcome to. That's just on HDMI 2. If you want to say connect your computer, there's a cord here. This is HDMI 3. So HDMI 2 for the Wii, and the remotes and games are up there. HDMI 3 if you wanted to hook up your own computer, and then you would just then it would show up here on the input list. So that's the TV. Real quickly, the soundbar. This Sony is for the soundbar. You turn that on if you want to connect with the Bluetooth. you would just use, you hit this pairing button here on the bottom left, just click that button, it'll start blinking. And then on your phone, you pull up the Bluetooth settings and you look for Sony HT260 is the name of that. Once that's on, this is selected to BT audio. You can change modes here, but keep it on BT for Bluetooth audio. And then you got the volume here and on your phone. Over here on the windows, there's a, if it's really sunny, you can bring down the curtain, the shade. There's channels 1 and 2 for this. You treat these like channels, and then that middle button, see it's coming down there, that middle button stops it. You can send it back up, pause it, keep sending it back up. To go to the one over there, you just click this bottom button, go to the one, and then bring it down. The same thing. So if it gets really sunny, you can use those. That'll keep the sun out of your eyes. We definitely recommend if it's windy though, and especially when you go out, don't leave these down because the wind can blow them really hard and pull against them. So just keep them up if you're not using them. And then this remote, and we do have these labeled on the back for Bluetooth, and this is the street window curtain. You just point it up here to the top right, and you can just click that top one to close it, and you can click that middle one to open it back up. And so that's kind of nice for privacy sometimes. The last remote I'll cover is this one. We just keep this over here. This is for the lights. We usually keep them on. You're welcome to do whatever you like, but you can, hit cancel or back on. The box is up there, the plug outside. You can also change colors and whatnot, but we just usually keep those on, but that's up to you. And lastly, I'll show you the hot tub. So we keep this on, keep it hot, ready to go. To show you quickly, I think we usually leave it around 100, or it's 101 right now. You can just change it up and down right here. If you want to go up a little, knowing that you're going to go in it, you like it hotter, that's fine. If you're not using it, you can just leave it on 100. If you get more people in here, you just want to watch this water line. If it starts to go up, that's why we got this little bucket over here. Just bail some out, because basically you don't want water to overflow here. If it overflows on here, it's okay, it'll just shut off for a second and you'll hear it, and it'll go off. Then at that point you would just come over here. It's like a safety feature. You reset the breaker, turn it back on, up is on. So that's pretty much it. I hope that helps a little bit. Let me know if you have any questions whatsoever, and I'll be glad to help. Thanks. Bye.